Hi guys, it's Renisti back again with another FHM video. This time we are in Season 8, Episode 2, and we're heading into our third season of Western Hockey League action with the Vancouver Giants. Last year, we turned things around after a miserable first season, and we got upset in the first round by the Kelowna Rockets in 5 games. I'm hoping at the bare minimum, with on paper, a weaker team, that we can at least win a playoff series. That's what I'm hoping for. That's the bare minimum this season. And anything after that, I'll take. Now, considering that our team is a bit weaker on the defensive side of the puck, let's take a look at some potential free agent signings that could actually help us in the long run. So after drafting you in the second round of the U.S. draft, I have to release the Italian himself, Joe Schmidt. I will also be releasing Patrick Ray, as realistically, you won't play for us. I'm sorry, bud. I found this Daniel Crashley kid who's 16 years old, was drafted 10th overall in the prospects draft that I believe Barry picked. Polensky, all those guys, and yet we can sign him. And we're going to do just that. So Daniel Crashley, definitely one for the future. He's probably going to be one of our depth defensemen for the time being, but he's only 16 years old. We can't expect the world from him, you know? I also did find this Zayden Fosse kid who's a right shot. Let's see if he actually works out. He's a 9-rated Russian defenseman. I'll take it. All right, so these are our lines heading into Game 1 of Season 3 with the Vancouver Giants and Season number 8 of this YouTube series. Let's do this. And we win 4-2. Not bad. 3 apples from Pankhurst as well. Surprise, surprise, another injury. Wonderful. Broken kneecap, out for the season. Damn it, man. Oh, I'm glad I stopped swearing because it's just rather impulsive, but this would have been a great time to do so. A click has broken up, so that's at least some positive in a rather rocky start to the season, you know, with 4 injuries so far. All right, so the wave of invites has come in. Francis Murray has been invited to the Montreal Canadiens camp, which is interesting to me. Jason Ames has been invited to Chicago. Philip Fight is in Nashville. John James is in Winnipeg. And Trey Peterson is in Arizona, which I should change to Utah at some point, but I do like the nostalgia feeling. Considering that we're strapped for options on the forward part of the ice, it looks pretty weak. Brody Newman's on our first line. That's how deep we had to reach in our depth chart for bodies, but hopefully we can win Game 2. Yeah, went about it how I expected it to. A development report on top of the training camp one, so let's see how this ends up working out. Evan Bean. Yeah, you are progressing quickly. I was wrong about you, kid. I was worried last year, but man, I'm glad you're proving me wrong. Our game number 3 of the season, we're playing against the Kamloops Blazers away. Let's see how it goes. And we win in the shootout. And Carter Clemens, our former player, opened up the scoring. How ironic. Game number 4 against the Blazers, we're going to stick with what worked. And surprisingly, we win again. Remy Borowski with a couple goals. Game number 5, Brody Newman is slowly getting better, so that's always good. Let's see how it goes against the T-Birds. And me calling them the T-Birds got us pumped 6-3. Oh my God, that's number 5 of the season. Injury number 5. We can actually count on one full hand the amount of injuries we've had, and it's not even October 6th. It's back tightness for a week or 2. God damn it, man. Made a few changes, and we're doing something that I haven't done since the East Coast days, if I remember correctly. 11 forwards, 7 defensemen. Let's do this. It falls flat on its face. All right, so now we got our NHL guys back from camp. This is what our lines look like heading into game number 7 of the episode against the Blazers, this time at home. And for the first time this season, we have a losing record. Hopefully we bounce back. So in between games 7 and 8, I find out that John James, Winnipeg Jets prospect, no less, he is suspended for 2 games. So Mackey's in the lineup in the place for the suspended John James, and Mark Hope continues to remain in net. And we win 6-2. That's more like it. And Evan Bean gets his first Western Hockey League goal. Making one change in terms of the lineup. John James is still suspended, but Musial will get his first start of the year since Mark Hope is, 36%. And we win 5-1. Not bad. Trey Peterson hat trick. Not a big deal. Zayden Fosse is hurt. We'll put Husnik in the lineup in the meantime. Same lineup more or less, except Husnik is on the first pair. Evan Bean moves down to number 2. We move. And we lose 5-2. And we're back down to 500. So move the lines around just a bit. against the Kelowna Rockets. And we lose 4-3 with Mark Hope back in goal. That's not great. All right, so this is what the lines look like against the Victoria Royals, our provincial rival. We lose 6-5 in the shootout. I knew we weren't going to be as good as last year, but come on, guys, really? At least try. So our lines changed up a bit. Joey Bass is back in the lineup. Will Stotts is playing defenseman today because, well, we're very thin on that back end, so hopefully it actually works. And another 6-5 loss. We love us our 6-5 losses. Lines remain the exact same against the Everett Silvertips. Musel remains in goal. And we get blanked 3-0. Development report for November 2030. Dupuis +3, McCormack +3. Yeah, he's turning into a good defenseman, huh? Crashley +2. Just mainly +1s, a couple +2s. Jason Ames. Evan Bean getting better. Borowski, shooting accuracy +1. Corbett with the deuce. Couple +1s across the board. Couple +2s. Polanski getting better with balance as he recovers from his injury. Brennan Schultz getting a lot better, +3. Will Stotts +3. All right, so we got Carlson and Tenchoko back for the same game, so hopefully we can actually win for once. Holy Kentucky Fried Christmas, we won! Well, Brody Newman has been called up to play for Team Canada at the U17 Challenge, so Murray is the first-line winger, while Iserhoff comes back into the lineup. And we lose after blowing a 2-goal lead at the very least to the Swift Current Broncos in the third period. Granted, they're best team in the dub, but come on. In quarantine as a strained hamstring, he'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks. So the lines have changed just a bit because Newman's still out. Here we go. Last game of the episode against the Portland Winterhawks. And we actually won a freaking hockey game. It's a miracle. That's going to do it for today's episode. That's it. That's all, guys. After rather bleak first 17 games, 7-8-2. I'm not overly optimistic about this year like I once was. You know, we're 8th in the conference. I thought it'd be a lot better. Granted, we have had some bad luck with injuries, but even still, you know, it's not like we don't have all of our best players. You know, we still have Carlson, we still have Borowski, we still have Murray. You know, Mark Hope just needs to play better. I mean, if Ottawa wants to sign him, or actually, no, they already have. If they actually want to give him a chance in the future instead of buying him out or not renewing his ELC, he's got to play better. But anyways, if you enjoy this type of content, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in episode 3.